Why is custom wool felt pet art so expensive? Pet cloning starts with a photo you send to us. Let's see how it transforms from a simple ball of wool into your pet. At first, it's just a ball of wool. We begin by spending about 1 hour creating a hard wool felt base. It takes thousands of needle pokes to secure the facial features. Give her a pair of captivating eyes based on the photo. We make an acrylic template to adjust the facial features whenever necessary. Then, we start shaping the facial features of the base. Precision in the facial features ensures the final wool felt pet looks just like your pet. First, we sculpt the cheekbones and lower eyelids. Then, we add the upper eyelids, brow bone. After that, we shape the upper lip. We form the initial shape of the nose. We fine-tune the facial features of the base. Next, we create the ears. Slowly, it starts to take shape and become more complete. We position the ears carefully. Ears are attached and trimmed to perfection. Now, it's time for the tricky and sometimes maddening part, needle felting the fur. We prepare the wool. We start needle felting from the outer layer. The fur needs to be evenly distributed, with no gaps, or it will affect the final look. Needle felting requires an immense amount of patience. The forehead is done with short fur. The chin and cheeks are done with longer fur. Now, we prepare to add the patterns and textures. We use a combination of needle felting and shading to create the patterns. Precise patterns are essential for achieving likeness. Once the fur is in place, it's time for trimming. This is followed by many rounds of detailed comparisons and shading to perfect the look. Shading. 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 We mold a tiny nose using clay. Continue shading. Shading. We add the whiskers and eyebrows. With the basic shape done, we begin final adjustments to the likeness. We take photos and use editing software to compare, making dozens of tiny adjustments. Making dozens of tiny adjustments. Making dozens of tiny adjustments. After years of artistic experience, we make the final touch-ups, bringing your pet to life. The main part of the pet is done. Now, it's time to finish the last few steps. We attach the background and the pet's portrait to the frame. We carefully style the pet's fur, just like the photo. We use a spray to set the fur in place. Finally, we mount the frame and it's done. After over 40 hours of meticulous crafting, we've brought this little pet to life, making it look as though it stepped right out of the photo. Do you think it looks like her?